All right, so we are outside of Chapultepec Park. We don't know how to get in. Hey, welcome back to the Happy Trekkers channel. My name is Mike, and we recently took a short trip to Mexico City. Because of some flight delays, we really lost a full day of our 3-day trip, but we saw enough to know that we want to go back soon. Outside our apartment in La Condesa was the Chipotle Park and the Castillo de Chapultepec. We wanted to see that and the Zocalo in the centro area before we flew out. La Condesa is a very pretty area and we really like the architecture and the vibe. Be sure to check out our video on that. La Condesa and Roma Norte both are very popular with expats because it's just very pretty. It sort of has a European feel to it. It's very green and very lush, and there's always a lot going on. The parks are beautiful. We just love it in that area. We took an Uber down to the Zocalo. Uber is very simple in Mexico, and we used it exclusively throughout the city. The main square in Mexico City has existed for 700 years, and in pre-colonial times, it was the main ceremonial center of an ancient Aztec city. Officially called the Plaza de la Constitución, it's most commonly referred to as the Zocalo. The square itself and the surrounding area are full of beautiful colonial architecture. It's definitely an area you can spend a few hours just walking around and seeing the sights. And the whole area there's museums, there's churches, basilicas, there's government offices, palace. Everything's down there. It's really a very interesting area. There's a lot of people selling things and lots of shops, all that kind of stuff. It's kind of a nice central spot to be. I really definitely would recommend hanging out there for a while and just checking it out. Really very pretty. After visiting the Zocalo, we decided to take an Uber over to Chapultepec Park to see the castle and the park. As it turned out, we, meaning me, did not do our research. Hey, question of the day. Have you ever screwed up your itinerary? We did. Let us know in the comments below. Now back to the video. Chapultepec Park is really big, and the castle is the only castle in North America that actually was built for royalty. It eventually became a fort and has served various other purposes. Now it's essentially just a museum. It was actually defended by the Mexicans against the Americans, so it has some really interesting history. All right, so we are outside of Chapultepec Park. We don't know how to get in. Assumed you just walk up like any other park and walk in, but no. So it's a huge park. It's like the size of Central Park in New York. But I'm hoping the whole thing isn't fenced because I don't know. Behind us, somewhere over there, is the Chapultepec Castle, which is like the only one or two castles in North America. So it sounds like very interesting. We just can't get to it. That sign says Martes a Domingo and Acceso Libre a Ciclista y Transito. So it's only open from Tuesday through Sunday, but cyclists can pass through. So let that be a lesson. Never assume anything, not even that a park twice as big as Central Park would be open. So instead of going to the park, we decided to go for lunch. There is always time for some delicious food. We both got carne asada tacos with a bowl of beans. It was so good. I feel like I could eat that every single day. Now, of course, one of the joys of eating in another country is you never know what you're going to get exactly. The food was delicious. It was a little spicy. That sort of relishy salsa stuff was hot. So was the sauce, but man, it was good. Then we decided to take a bit of a walk through another part of the park that was open. So this actually may be part of the overall park, but there wasn't a fence around this. This area was very open, but there was nobody there, so it was kind of the whole place to ourselves. All right, so we found out that Chapultepec Park is closed on Monday. Who knew they closed an entire park on Monday? So, we're going to skip that on this trip, and we'll have to pick it up the next time. In the meantime, we found these very comfortable little benches, so we could end up taking a nap. You can see there are a lot of different things to do in just this little section of the park, so we've got to go back. That's all it is. So we left our bags with the guards at our Airbnb, who were nice enough to watch it. So we're gonna pick them up and head back to the airport. Man, this is a beautiful neighborhood. This is La Condesa. But the other one, is it Zona Norte? Yeah, Zona Norte was also very nice. Either one be a good choice for us. So that's it. Back on a plane. Hey, I really hope you liked that video. Have you ever been to Mexico City? What did you think? In the meantime, don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the bell so you are notified every time we drop a new video. Until we talk again, keep on trekking.